Thank you, Kevin. In the meantime, we have some very sad news to report. Two storm chasers from Cassville are dead tonight, killed while chasing a tornado in Texas. They did not die from the storm. They were killed in a crash. One of the men was popular Weather Channel chaser Kelley Williamson. Texas troopers say he was driving his Suburban down a country road near Lubbock when it hit another car. Williamson's passenger was also killed. It was his chasing partner, Randall Yarnell, also of Cassville. The man in the car they hit, an Arizona man, was also a storm chaser, was also killed in that crash. Now, Chief Meteorologist Kevin Leidy recently spent some time with Williamson in his storm-chasing vehicle and joins us with his story. Kevin?
That's right, Jerry. This video right here is going to be some of the last video we're ever going to see from Kelley Williamson. Though troopers in Texas tell us they're still trying to figure out how the crash happened, you can see Kelley driving down the road, approaching an intersection here. There was a stop sign, and just before he got to that intersection, the video comes to an end. It was just 2 weeks ago that I met up with Kelley right here in the KSPR parking lot to talk about storm chasing safety. We talked about why he risked his life to chase. His answer? The love of storms.
People ask what we do and that, do till we track weather, tornadoes for the Weather Channel, and about 50-50. Some of the people says you're crazy and the other half says I want to go with you.
But when Kelley wasn't chasing storms,
I raised chickens down in Cassville.
This was Kelley Williamson.
Most farmers, just about all the farmers, has got a little weatherman in them. All my life I've watched the weather, to see if it was going to rain, if I could bale hay, if, what was going to go on. So I just continued watching the weather and just got a lot more into it.
Kelley took it to the next step and started storm chasing.
Well, I actually got started storm chasing. I kind of got in a local sky warrant at Monette, Missouri, up there, Barry, Lawrence County.
But Kelley soon found out he would have to leave home if he wanted to see more storms.
There just wasn't quite enough storms around. I got to going, and I just keep waiting for storms, and, there just wasn't enough of them, so I just kind of started going just a little farther and a little farther.
He drove all across the country, streaming live video to the Weather Channel.
Every tornado I see is amazing.
Just last year, Kelley captured 37 tornadoes, a feat that any storm chaser would tell you is impressive.
Every storm's got something about its own personality, it's just like a person.
His scariest moments on the chase were in Texas, where his life would tragically end Tuesday afternoon.
Yeah, we've had a couple scary moments in Texas.
His experience taught him that the riskiest aspect of what he did was the danger that would ultimately take his life.
The biggest danger out there is the other chasers and the grandma that's trying to get her kids. The tornado sirens are going off and she's trying to get them to safety. You've got to watch out for everybody out there, and then the storms kind of come secondary. As long as you go out there and be safe, that's the main thing.
When I talked to Kelley last week, he told us he normally doesn't drive, that his partner Randy does, and we never may know what exactly happened and why he was at the wheel today. There's no word on services for the two men, and just like that, on a personal note, this was one of the nicest guys you could ever meet. You can probably tell from watching that story there, he's going to be truly missed for sure. Jerry?
No doubt about it. Kevin Leidy.